Alright, how's it going? So, I'm just going to go over how to do the puzzle for the Sanctum of Temperance, which is where I'm at right here. I've already killed all the enemies around here. It's the first step you're going to have to do. Let me show you first of where it is. So, it's going to be just southeast of the Howling Hill camp, or just south of the Goldleaf Guild House where you killed Kylock the Hornsplitter. That was I believe, the second boss. Second or third boss, whatever. Keep in mind, you're also not going to be able to do this until Chapter 5. So in Chapter 5, there's a step, the Missing Seal. And one of the steps is to meet the witch, Elowen, the Witch of Wisdom. You'll see her here in a second, but basically, what you need to do is you need to solve, or you need to cleanse the sanctum, as it says. There's a few steps to this, and there's also this part in the middle here, which I'll go over. You can't do anything with it now, because it's not activated. But there's also a lot of guides or videos online that don't really explain what that does or what you obtain from it, so I'll show you. So you're going to notice there's vines here. You can just burn them away with your blinding flash. You just break out your sword, or you can just go in through the roof. There's also a hole in the ceiling. Now once the vines are burnt away, you're going to see an object in here that you can pick up with your Axiom Force. And once you do that, there it is. So once you do that, just take it out with you. You can store it in your cuckoo pot if you want, and then just come back. Okay, knock it off. Alright, so you just drag that out. And you're going to have to orient this a certain way. If you're this far into the game already, you probably should already know how to put these objects into where they go. You'll be able to see like the leaves that are blowing around the object. And then what you do is just climb up. And then you just do your aerial force push. So you just jump and then knock that into place. And then the second part is this right here. You have to put a battery inside. So I've actually already got it. You just go into your cuckoo pot here, or you can just find it laying around and then you discard it. And then what that's going to do is it's going to pop over your head. You just take your Axiom Force. You go ahead and put that into place. And then same as last time, you can see the leaves blowing around it. You just look at the object and push it in. And then you're done with that part. Now, after you're finished putting the pieces into place, it will say quest completed at the top left. But as I mentioned before, you're not done. You still need to complete the puzzle to obtain the Temperance seal, or the Temperance core. I don't remember what it's called, but anyway. I'll show you how to do that. There's not really many guides or anything online on how to explain how to get that.
The Sanctum of Temperance. I still remember the day we raised the duty we are bound to bear. None of us ever regretted making such a vow.
So you can kind of see what I did before. Is you take out the blinding flash and then you have to look at the center. Now, what you're going to do with this is do your focus light, and then you're going to notice all of the dots in the center here. Or not in the center, I'm sorry, along the edges. So all the dots along the edges. You need to make sure that you're hitting it to where those are all lighting up. So any of the gaps in between, you cannot hit, otherwise it will reset, and you'll be able to see it'll go red. So I'll show you how to do this. I'll probably mess that up a few times here. And you have to be really precise with it, but once you do that, you'll be able to get the seal that I'm referring to. Okay, cool. And then you'll be able to see the camera's going to pan out. And then you'll see the object that you need to grab. And I don't know if you specifically need this for anything around here. I'm sure all of the other sanctums are going to be the same. But you just take your Axiom Force and then you just seal it into your Cuckoo Pot. Yeah, Core of Temperance seal. And that is it. Pretty sure all of the other sanctums are the same way, with any other mechanics, so just let me know what you think.